Well, there are more encouraging signs tonight for an Indianapolis native fighting Ebola. Dr. Kent Brantly and another worker, Nancy Writebol, are both improving as they fight that deadly virus. The Americans are getting treatment in an isolation unit at Emory University Hospital in Atlanta. Outside that hospital today, a rally for support for those two patients who risked everything to help others. Dozens held up signs and banners as they said prayers and sang as a thank you for their sacrifice. And that support continues back here tonight in Indianapolis, where Dr. Brantly grew up. The Night Beat's Emily Longnecker is live outside his childhood church, where they are praying for his survival and an end to this epidemic. Emily.
Yeah, the church in which Dr. Kent Brantly grew up recognizes that the Ebola crisis is so much bigger than just one man. That's why the sign outside the church asks for prayers not only for Dr. Brantly, but for everyone stricken with the Ebola virus.
Time and time again, God has used my life circumstances to remind me that He is sovereign, that He is in control.
Those are the words Dr. Kent Brantly spoke to the congregation at Southeastern Church of Christ last summer before becoming a medical missionary in Liberia. Never knowing his life circumstances would leave him fighting for his life against the deadly Ebola virus. Brantly's focus, though, is still on God. In a statement released this weekend through Samaritan's Purse, the organization Brantly was working for, the young doctor said, quote, "One thing I have learned is that following God often leads us to unexpected places." Brantly went on to say, quote, "I am growing stronger every day, and I thank God for His mercy as I have wrestled with this terrible disease."
Every day that goes by, his chances are improving.
Terry Gardner, an elder at Brantly's childhood church where his parents still attend, gets updates on Brantly's condition every few days from his father. Brantly's parents traveled to Atlanta to be with him, though he remains in isolation at Emory University Hospital.
He said Kent looked much better. He was starting to look like the old Kent. And that hopefully within the next week, we're hoping he'll be out of the woods by then.
Still, Gardner says Brantly doesn't want the focus to be on him, but on God and the Ebola crisis in West Africa.
When he went to Liberia, there wasn't any Ebola. So when that tragedy began, he volunteered, to serve the sickest of the sick in one of the poorest countries on the face of the earth. Yeah. So he would stress in all of that he's an ordinary guy and he shouldn't get credit or praise or glory for that. That's because of the God that he serves.
An ordinary guy now thrust onto the world stage because of an extraordinary fight that's not over yet.
Yeah, the interest in Dr. Brantly's condition has been so great. That's why the church is providing updates every few days on his condition, not only on the church's website, but on their Facebook page. Emily Longnecker, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Emily. And of course, we too are hoping for a quick recovery for him.